Kotayk region is a region in the central part of Armenia. The administrative center is Hrazdan. Kotayk is also the only region of Armenia that does not have a state border. Kotayk is named after the ancient Gavar of the historical Ararat province of ancient Armenia. In ancient times, the Kotayk region was also part of the Ararat province of Greater Armenia. Nowhere in Armenia is there such a variety of attractions as in the Kotayk region. Garni Temple is the only pagan temple preserved on the territory of Armenia. The temple was built in the 1st century by King Tertat I, dedicated to Mithras, the god of the sun, light, and justice. The Garni fortress was a powerful fortification, well known from chronicle sources. The buildings of Garni uniquely combine elements of Hellenistic and national culture. This clearly demonstrates both Western influences and the original building traditions of the Armenian people. The structures of the Garni fortress are successfully integrated into the surrounding nature. The fortress is located in a picturesque mountainous area. The palace complex included several separately located buildings, a temple, a front and columned hall, a residential building, a bathhouse, etc. They were located around the vast main square of the fortress, in its southern part, remote from the entrance gate, where they formed a unique ensemble. In the northern part, there were quarters for service personnel, the royal guard, and the garrison. The Garni temple was first mentioned in the records of the ancient Roman historian Tacitus, where the name Gornea was used. The Armenian medieval historian Moses Khorenatsi, based on the legend about the forefather of the Armenians, Haik, believes that the Garni temple was built by the great-grandson of Haik himself, Geram. Geram in turn had a grandson named Garnik, in whose honor the temple received its name.
The Kecharis monastery complex was one of the most important religious and cultural centers, which is located in the northwest of the city of Tsakhkador in the Kotayk region. The monastery got its name from the city where it is located. Historically, this ancient Armenian settlement was called Kecharis, Birch Grove. The Kecharis complex includes 4 churches, a parish, 2 chapels, as well as many khachkars from the 13th century. Throughout its history, the Kecharis monastery was restored several times. Today, Tsakhkador is a small resort town with a population of 1,200 people. By the way, there are often more tourists than the locals. The city is divided into 2 zones, a small residential area and a ski area. Most of the hotels are located in the residential part of the city. In Tsakhkador, there are hotels of international chains, small stylish hotels, and cozy guest houses. The restaurant industry is also represented by a variety of establishments. Several restaurants are located near the ski lifts, but most are located in the city center. Historically, this area bore the sunrise name Kecharis, translated for Armenia as Birch Grove. Armenians have lived here since ancient times. In the Middle Ages, the area passed from hand to hand of various powerful princely families of Armenia. In the first half of the 19th century, the region became part of the Russian Empire. Historically, this area bore the sunrise name Kecharis, translated for Armenia as Birch Grove. Armenians have lived here since ancient times. In the Middle Ages, the area passed from hand to hand of various powerful princely families of Armenia. In the first half of the 19th century, the region became part of the Russian Empire.
The monastery complex of Havostar is located near the village of Garni. This is a little-known tourist destination, but those who dare to conquer the mountain and explore this hidden gem will be granted amazing views of the Azad River Gorge and the rocky landscapes that surround it. The history of the Havostar monastery dates back to ancient times, more than 1,000 years ago. According to historian Mkhtar Ayrevanatsi, an Armenian prince named Gevorg Marspetuni built the main church of the Havostar complex, Surp Amenapurkich, in the 10th century. The monastery was an important religious, educational, and cultural center of medieval Armenia. Havostar was also famous for the creation of historical and religious manuscripts within its walls.